If you are a web designer or run a design agency and want to create high-end websites efficiently, step into Wix Studio. It's where you can not only design but can build and publish responsive websites without writing any code. Wix recently launched a new web creation platform for agencies and enterprises called Wix Studio, where you can design intuitively with built-in responsive behavior, can create unique layouts, animate, and can make it live easily with a few clicks. In this video, we are diving deep into Wix Studio. We will cover everything you need to know, and guess what? We are not just designing this complex hero section. We are making it fully responsive for every screen size. We will add some awesome animation, and at the end, we will publish it on the web. Stick around for the next few minutes. Alright, once you create an account and log into Studio, you will see your dashboard where you can view and manage all of your websites. Here on the top right, if you click on create a new website, you will see some options. You can start from a blank canvas or can start from a template. If you want to start from a template, you will see a bunch of templates that can really help you to speed up your workflow. But definitely we will start from a blank canvas because we want to build our own design there. This is the Wix Studio Editor interface where you can put life into your designs. Before diving into the actual design process in the studio, let's take a quick tour. In the middle, you will see a navigation bar, a section, and a footer by default. On the top left corner, you can access your dashboard, sites, tools, etc. Next, you can access all the pages in your websites. In the middle, there are different devices or breakpoints that can help us to view and make our design responsive in all the sizes of different devices screens. A desktop, tablet, mobile, and can add some more breakpoints if we need. Here on the right side, you can preview your design by clicking this eye icon. From here, you can publish your website on the Wix Studio free domain or can definitely connect and publish on your custom domain. Okay, the left panel is all about adding and controlling your design. The first one is the Add panel. From the Quick Add panel, you can add some important elements directly like images, texts, and buttons, etc. In the Assets tab, you will be able to see all the elements that you saved for reusing across the site. You will find a lot of pre-designed elements in the Section tab, like sections that are already designed for different breakpoints which you can use and edit in your design. Similarly, other elements like containers, texts, buttons, media, etc. Next one is the Layer panel. This is just like a normal design tool like a Figma layer panel. You can see how other elements are nested inside other elements, and you can access and manage all the elements that you create in the canvas. The third one is the Pages panel, where we can add, delete, and access to different pages in our websites. Next, Global section. Once you set your section to global and you make any change in the section in one page, it will apply throughout the website. Site Style panel, where you can create a text style like sizing and font styles, and can create color palette to keep design consistent. Down below is the App Market panel, where you can search for tons of apps for your client website. The CMS, or the Content Management System, is how we control and work with dynamic content. The last one is for the custom code, where you can unlock more custom functionalities with custom code. On the right side, we have the Inspector or Style panel, where we can stylize our elements, like we can control sizing, change color, can give some other properties like borders, round corners, and drop shadows. We can control padding and margins of the elements, etc. And here in the Animation and Interaction tab, we can animate our design, that we will use almost all these things when we build our design. Alright, that was a quick overview of the Wix Studio Editor. Now it's time to build our design that I designed in Figma. And we're just going to make it a real responsive design and publish it through Wix Studio. I will put the link in the description if you want to practice with me. Now, if you look at this design, we have a navigation bar, hero heading, paragraph, a CTA. In the middle, we have this hero image, and on the left, we have these three cards. And all the content is managed in 3 different columns. Now I want to show you how easily we can create the same design in Wix Studio. Okay, let me delete these items. So we have here a blank section where we can choose a layout directly from our design. I will choose this one because we need column grid, but we need 3 columns, so I will add from here. We can also change the layout from the inspector panel. Now we have 3 columns. So in the first column, we have the headline, paragraph, CTA, and those users' images. So first of all, we will add heading 1 from the text tab. Just drag it to the canvas or only click, then a paragraph. Then we will add a button. There are many button styles that you can choose for your project. I will choose this one. So the best thing here is you can freely move things in the canvas like other design tools, which is quite easy as compared to the others, because the Wix Studio docking system is really easy to handle, and we will talk about in detail in another video. Now it's time to change the font style and manage the sizing. If you go to the side tab, typography, and click on this edit icon, here we can edit the type style. So in the design, I used clash display, bold, and 40 pixels for the hero heading, and the paragraph is medium 20 pixel. Here I will use the same sizes for the elements because I choose the exact size in Figma, like here in the Wix Studio by default. But you can change the width size from here if your design file width is different. So our hero heading size should be 40 pixels. Okay, let me upload the font. The headline should be bold. Similarly, we will change the sizing and style for all those texts. Now we will just copy the text from the design by pressing Ctrl C, and we'll paste it here by pressing Ctrl V. But if you're creating designs from scratch and don't have the actual data, Wix Studio AI image generator and AI text generator can help you with that. Let me show you both. If you select the text and click on the create AI text, here you need to write about business type, your business name, title, and for welcome. Create text. Here you can choose any. You can also create an image on AI image creator. Describe here what type of image you want and choose a style, which type of image you want. Create image and use it. Okay, now I will copy the hero paragraph and will paste it here. I will also change the button text like this. Let me change it to heading 3 and the size would be 16 pixel. I think this button size is too small. Okay, the height of the button is 60 pixel and the width is 230 pixel. The corner roundness should be about 10 pixel. Now I will increase the size a little. Here, if you see, I put a design element in the hero heading. So it's very easy to achieve the same thing in Wix Studio. We will just upload all the assets that I have already exported from the Figma. Go to Media, Site Files, and upload here. Now we need this one. Add to page. Here it is. I will reduce the size of it. Now I will leave a little space for it by pressing the space button. So I will place it right here and will adjust the size. Let's adjust the spacing a little. Now here in the bottom, if you see in the design, we have this active users list. So for this, let's add a text from the quick add tab. I will write here active users or people trust us. The text size should be 18 pixel. Now we need an image. Go to the add panel, media, and here you can see different options for images, but I need this round image. Just drag it to the canvas. I will reduce the size about that much and will place it here. If you see here, I applied a white outline around the image, and also we need this container for the text. So I will apply the border, opacity 100%, and the stroke size should be 2 pixels. Now we will just create more copies by pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and we'll adjust it like that. I think I need to increase the outline size a little more. Now we will change the images. Go to media from Wix, and here you can search for any image that you want. I will randomly select an image, hit update, and it will change your image. Similarly, the second one. Now we need a container here. Go to the add panel, quick add, and drag a container. I will reduce the width to 70 and the height to 40 pixels. I will place it here, adjust it a little. I will apply some roundness to this 100 pixels. Now I will give it a color, but let me add our theme color. So here we will put the hex code and apply. Now I will add a text inside this container. 145K, and the size should be 18 pixels. I will place it in the middle of this container. The text should be white. Now we need some padding in the section. So select the section and go down. Here we will apply 3% padding to all sides in the section. Great. Here we will make it group by pressing Ctrl G. So then we can freely move the group of elements. Now another thing that I want to show you is that if you select all these objects and make them stack, then you can control the spacing easily by moving these little lines or handle. Now it's time to design our hero image. So here we have these different elements and images that I already exported and imported there. So I will add this round shape to the page first. Similarly, we will import these other images and elements and will stylize like we did in the Figma design. Alright, we are done with the hero image. Now we will design these cards. So we will make it in Wix Studio with the help of repeaters. Repeaters are the layout tools that let you create design with the same layout and design but unique content. Let's add repeaters to the third column, but I need it in the list form. So I will make it in the list. Let me reduce the size like this. Okay, I will copy the outline color hex code. I will make fill white, and here I will add 2 pixel stroke, and the color should be this light gray. Now you can see when I make changes in one, it applies on every card in the list. We'll apply some roundness on the corners, about 20 pixels. First of all, we will add a text for the title. Look, I placed the text in one card, but with the help of repeaters, it's applied in all the cards. Then I will add a text for a paragraph. Paragraph 1. Now let me just copy and paste the text here. Now we will add those icons on the left side, add media and this one. So when we drag it to the card, you will see the icons in other cards too. Now I will change these other two icons. Now we need some inner padding inside these cards. I think 5% is fine. Then I will reduce the line height of the paragraph to 1.4 em. As I told earlier, em is a unit of measurement relative to the size of the font. Now I will make these elements stack so that we can manage the spacing easily. Now I will give some space between these cards, about 15 pixels. Okay, now we will try to adjust the spacing and positions just like we did in the design. I think I had to give it some more gap. Alright, we have completed the section layout. Now we will design the navigation bar. So first I will add my logo here. We'll delete this text and will increase the size of the logo. On the right side, we will add some menu links. If you click on manage menu, you can add more links. But before that, we have to add pages from the pages panel. So we have 3 more pages. Add and name it how it works. Second one, benefits, and third, pricing. So this is our home page. Now we will simply add those pages links. Manage menu, add item, link, choose a page, whatever page you want to link, and then hit done. So there you can see those pages links are added here. In the end, we will add a sign up button here. So I will drag a button from the quick add panel. The fill color will be transparent and will apply the stroke. And the roundness should be 10 pixels. The text inside the button will be black. Font clash display, semi-bold. I'll write here sign in. We'll decrease the size of the button a bit. Let me change the color of the menu text to black and the font to clash display medium. Alright, we have completed our design part. Now we will make it responsive for all the screen sizes. If you look at the design, we will make it responsive from desktop to mobile screen. Here everything is stacked one after another. We will start from the tablet. I think we have to keep everything as it is, just need a few changes here. On the tablet screen, I will hide this sign in button. Then we will change this hamburger menu icon. One thing you need to know is that every change we made at the lower breakpoints will not apply to the larger breakpoints, and making changes at the larger breakpoints will apply to all lower devices. Okay, now here in the mobile breakpoint, everything is too small and hard to see. We will need to change the entire layout. So actually we will change the column layout to rows so that every cell will keep the full width of the screen. Now we will adjust these elements one by one according to the screen. By the way, if you want to really speed up your workflow in responsiveness of the design, you can use responsive AI. Let me show you in this example. Select the section, click on responsive AI, then click on generate now. It will generate a fully responsive layout for all the screens. Here it is. You can check responsiveness by dragging these handles. If you are happy with the result, just apply the design. You can still edit. But here I want to show you how you can make complicated responsive layouts customly. So here we will start from the navigation bar. I will align the logo to the middle and will reduce the navigation size a bit. Then come to the hero section. Here if we see in the design, our headline is 30 pixel bold and the paragraph is 18 pixel. So we'll change it here. Middle align. Now this icon, I will place it here and reduce the size. Now this paragraph should be 18 pixels and middle aligned. We will also align this button to the middle, and the size of the text inside the button is too small, so it should be 20 pixels. If you see in the design, I have hidden those users images in mobile breakpoints, so let me hide it here. Select the users images layer and hide it. Oh, I forgot to apply roundness on the corners of the button. Let me drag it near to the text. I think I need to place it in a container, so we will do that from the base breakpoint. Now I will apply some padding to make it a little smaller, about 10 pixels. Let me decrease the spacing like that. Now we will slice these repeaters according to the screen. In the design, heading size is 20, paragraph is 18 pixels. So I will apply the sizing on the title first. Then in the paragraph, I will increase the size of the icons too. Here we need a little spacing in the middle of the icon and the texts. These cars will keep the full width of the screen. Now let me adjust the spacing and positions. Alright, we are done with the mobile screen. Now we will check the responsiveness of the design in all the breakpoints. You can see how beautifully all the elements in the design are scaling up and down according to the screen size. That's it. Now it's time to apply some animations and interaction to the design. So first I will apply some movement on these left side elements when the page loads. So go to the animation and effect panel. There are different animation and effect types. But first I will apply the entrance. This means when the page loads, these elements will enter in a specific transition. When you click on the entrance, you will see different types of transition effects. I will choose the float effect for it, but it's entering from below. I want to make it enter from the left side. For that, I will click on adjust animation. I will change the direction to from left. You can see a live preview from here. Great. Similarly, I will apply on these cards. Float. Adjust animation from right. Let's see it in the preview. Looking good. Now we will animate these graphic element and these credit card images one by one. First, I want to spin this rounded shape smoothly. I will apply this spin motion, but we need to adjust it a little. I don't want to scale it up. I will make it 100. Direction should be counterclockwise. I will change easing to ease in out sign. Preview. Perfect. Now this card image. I think this turn effect would be better. I will give it a little delay time because the white card will come first. So 1.5 is fine. Now this card, the same animation, will give it a little delay time to this one too, because it will animate once the rounded shape completes the animation. And we will not leave you without movement, good boy. I will apply the tilt effect. Adjust animation and we'll give it 1 second delay. Let's preview it. Everything is animating fine. Just want to make it more engaging. So select the card, and this time I will apply loop animation. So I would like to apply this breathe effect. You can see the breathing effect, but we will adjust it a bit. I would like to decrease the distance a little. Now I will apply the same effect on this second card too. All the values will be the same as that one. Let's preview it again. Now it's looking really nice and engaging. Now the last part of the video is to publish this site on the web. On the top right corner, click on Publish. You will see two options here, whether you want to publish on Wix Studio free domain or a custom domain. But for now, we will publish it on a Wix Studio domain. You can just put your company or brand name, save and continue. Congratulations, your site is published and live now. Let's check the site. The layout and animation are fine. If you want to check the responsiveness, you can check from the browser like this. The design is now fully responsive on every screen. One thing that is really important is to add hover effect on buttons. So that is very simple. Select the button, go to the hover tab. Here you can change the color and other things on hover state. Similarly, we will do the same for this button. If you preview it, it's working. So personally, I really like this platform for building sites. It's very easy for any web designer or developer to use. So what do you think about today's video and Wix Studio? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Stick around.